the first day of school, I decided to write to you. Welcome to the Cheder Menachem Expo Toshin Ayin, celebrating 60 years of the Rebbe's leadership. You will be treated to exhibitions depicting the years from when the Rebbe was born until now, different Ulis of the Rebbe, projects, Miftzayim, campaigns, and more. Stay tuned to hear all about these wonderful exhibitions that you see in front of you today. Thank you. We hope you have an enjoyable time.
So over here it shows the place where the Rebbe was born. This place was demolished around several years ago. This is where the Rebbe had his bris. And then he moved up to Yekaterinslav. Right now it's called the Neve Petros. Over here it shows that a light was shining on the Rebbe because he was so holy. The reason why he was so holy is because he did everything like a regular Jewish person. Wore yarmulke, tzitzis, and brachos, washed Negavasser. One time there was a shir nearby, and the Rebbe stood up from the crib. He was only 2 years old, and started listening to the shir. This happened a few times, and then he moved the shir to somewhere else because there might be an ayin hara. Over here it shows the Rebbe moving Yekaterinslav, and this is a short story. And Shachat's going to say the story.
Right. Captain Chana said that the story that one time when the Rebbe was a child of about 9 years old, he was visiting the Black Sea with his mother, and one day as she was in the water, Rabbi Chana saw a group of boys gathered at the shore, and she asked what the commotion was about. They told her that a young boy had fallen out of a boat and was saved when a slightly older child rushed in to save him. He did this with no thought of himself and only of other people.
The Rebbe once visited Tanchot Tzimimim and he asked the Rebbe a question, and over here, we're the beginning of a brief letter between the Rebbe and the Rebbe Chaver, and here the Rebbe got smicha from the Rebbe Chaver going.
And over here is the Rebbe went to visit his grandmother for the summer during the war years. And over here's another short story, and then Shachat's going to say this story.
This exhibit is about the Rebbe as a child scaling a tree no one else was able to. One time, the Rebbe had a free period, and his friends were attempting to climb a tree, and they were unable to. And finally, they asked the Rebbe if he was able to climb it, and not surprisingly, he was able to climb the tree. His friends were amazed, and they had no idea how he was able to climb the tree. And they asked him how he did it. The Rebbe answered, "You all looked down, but I looked up." The moral is that you should always look up at your goal in order to reach it. Look at all the Torah you still need to learn, and you don't look down and be satisfied only with what you've accomplished.
I write to you this letter to
Over here, this is when the Rebbe was young before he got married. He met all these different holy tzaddikim like Reb Shimon's Shkop and all these other great tzaddikim. As we move along, and here's the passport that they had over here because they went to Vienna, Berlin, and Paris, and Warsaw. Okay, as we move along over here, this is where the Rebbe and Rebbetzin got married. Yudalid Kislev, Tafresh Peites. At the time, the Rebbe was 26 years old and the Rebbetzin was 27 years old. And now I'm going to play some music for you if you want to. a hotel called the Rachambail. If you wanted to come in here, you had to prove you had money. The way you proved it is you had to have $100. So the Rebbe would stand outside and give $100 bills to people, and they would exchange it with everyone, so that the Rebbe saved many, many people's lives by doing this, so that they wouldn't have to die on the streets. Coming along here, the Rebbe once asked the Rav if he had to have Mesiras Nefesh to get Hodor Esrog for Sukkot. The Rav said no, but the Rebbe went anyways, past the border, past all the guards and everything, even though the two countries were allies, and he got the 3 Esrogim, one for the Rebbe, one for the Rav, and one for the town. Similar story with flour, when the Rebbe had to get flour for Pesach, and he asked the Rav if he should do it. The Rav said don't, and the Rebbe went anyways and got the flour for Pesach.
Here, when the Rebbe came to America, he said that America is the most tumadik place in the world. The best way to pick something up is from the bottom. So the Rebbe said that you should pick America up and bring it to the top to Geula. So you can pick it up from the bottom over here. And here's the Rebbe actually coming to America on the boat. The Rebbe's on the boat coming off, and there's a dock with people waiting for the Rebbe on the dock. The Rebbe came to Paris to get his mother. For bringing the shul next to the Eiffel Tower. So we have an Eiffel Tower here with the shul next to it. Between the years Tafshinov and Tafshin Yud, the Rebbe established Merkaz Yanei Chinuch. One of the parts of Merkaz Yanei Chinuch is Chinuch for kids. So we have a school here, the classroom inside. Another thing for Marcus is that you should bring Sfarim and Tefillin to farmers. So there's a farm over here, and a mitzvah is leaving a brought Sfarim to the farmer. And during these years between Tafshinov and Tafshin Yod, the Rebbe Fabrein and Shas Mevarchim, and he connected the Fabreins to the people that came to the Fabreins. So when a Shas champion came, he connected the life of a Yid to Shas. If you pick up these pieces, you can see how each piece is connected to the life of a Yid. Now we'll continue.
Rebbe made in these years a Yom Yom, and Friedrich Rebbe wrote a letter that a Yom Yom is like diamonds and pearls and everything. So, and that's why the Rebbe made this a Yom Yom. Here's Machane Yisrael, and one of the big things of Machane Yisrael is doing Mishnayos Papa. So, this is a guy driving, and his license plate's Mashiach now. He's saying Mishnayos Papa. This guy's walking down the street and he's saying Mishnayos Papa. This is part of the Mishnayos Club. That if you decide wherever you live, and you're going to do Mishnayos where you live. So you take a sticker. Write your name. And you put it on this big map of California, wherever you live. And afterwards, get a sticker. It says, I am proud to be part of the Mishnayos Club. This is the Rebbe made Sfarim during these years. These are Sfarim for adults, such as Tzvikas Kaddish. This thing was for questions in Torah. The Rebbe wrote long letters for this. And as for other Sfarim that are Kaddish al Pesach, Hayom Yom, Sefer HaMarim. And this is for kids, Sfarim for kids. This is Talks and Tales. The Rebbe also established in those days Sefer Shabbos for kids. You see two people, we are having Sefer Shabbos. Here the Rebbe explains the 2 jobs that the Rebbe had, 4 jobs that the Rebbe had. One of them was Kahas. The Rebbe said that Kahas is like the Nefesh Oli Kiss. So I'm making Sfarim for the of Chassidus, for this is for the Nefesh Oli Kiss. Merkaz Yanei Chinuch is for the Nefesh HaSichos. So Merkaz is like understanding. Machane Yisrael and Nefesh HaBahamis for people that needed to Teshuvah. And the Rebbe is also part of the Cheder Kadisha for the people, so get ready, the Rebbe, the people of Siyasa Mason. Thank you.
This is Unit Simcha's project. This year we're focusing on the years Tafshin Yud to Tafshin Chaf. Tafshin Yud was the Friedrich Rebbe's passing, so we made the Aleph. After the Friedrich Rebbe's passing, in Tafshin Yud Aleph, the Rebbe had 7 generations. Just like from Abraham to Moshe, there's 7 generations of Moshe was Nasi. So too from the Alter Rebbe to the Rebbe, which was 7 generations, was also Nasi. Over here we have a waterfall. In the Maimer of Bas Milgani, it speaks about how we bring the well springs, which is Taran Chassidus, down to this one. So over here we show how this is the well spring that will bring it down to this one. In Tafshin Yud Beis, the Rebbe encouraged everyone to get to me.
Hi, my name is Rebbe Levi Cohen. I'm here to be speaker. First question is, why does Chabad us eat pistachio and Shabbos? Because I might touch the floor maybe there's a piece of meat which isn't kosher. B, because I might be burning. And C, maybe I'll choke on it. Because I might be burning. Thank you.
In 1953, the Rebbe encouraged everyone to learn Shulchan Aruch.
In 1954, the Rebbe started the company Mitzvah Ben Esri. Moving on to year 1955, the Rebbe encouraged that all ships, Israeli ships, should be closed for Shabbos. As you can see the fish, you can see. In 1956, the Rebbe establishes Alitera, as you can see, Alitera. In 1957, the Rebbe establishes Camp Gan Yisrael Parksville. This is the original logo. And the Rebbe also made that. I'm bringing in the beginning. Moving on to 1959, the Rebbe pushes and encourages people to go around the entire world and have Chabad houses. As you can see, in Ukraine there's 95 cities and 53 centers in them. In Africa there's 15 cities with them. In Australia there's 93 with them. In Russia there's 81. Moving on to 1960, the Rebbe made Tanya and radio. So as you can hear the Tanya coming out, you turn on the FM and the TM. Move it. Listen to the noise. Thank you for voting for me. Our years are Tafshin Chafal to Tafshin Lamed, from here till that soldier wearing tefillin. Here is the Rebbe encouraged Yanim to daven Nusach Ari Tilas Hashem. Also, in honor of the 150th yahrzeit of the Alter Rebbe, the Rebbe encouraged people to give tzedakah on the amount of 150. And here you can put it in tzedakah. And here is, going a little bit out of order, it's in Tafshin Lamed. Tafshin Lamed, the Rebbe finished Sefer Torah, which was started by the Friedrich Rebbe, and to greet Mashiach. And in Tafshin Chavtes, the Israeli wanted to make a law of the right of return, that people which only their father are Yidden should go back, are able to be considered Yidden. So you can see in this thing, there's one lady who didn't get Gir Kalacha, everybody else is a Yidden, and this person over here, even though most of his family is Jewish, he is considered a God. And over here you can see that only his mother was a Gir Kalacha, and he is a Yid, even though in his father's side he wasn't a Yid. And now moving back to Tafshin Chav Zayin. Tafshin Chav Zayin, the Rebbe encouraged people to make public gatherings for old people, the old to young, even the babies. Here is, now moving along to the 6-Day War. After the 6-Day War, Israel wanted to give away parts of Eretz Yisrael to back to the Arabs. So what happened is that the Rebbe was very much against that. Include Sinai, the Gaza Strip, include the Sherman, include the West Bank. There's a few reasons the Rebbe mentioned why we shouldn't give it away. Number one is Eretz Yisrael, the holiness of Eretz Yisrael. Number two is even if it's not Eretz Yisrael, it says in Hilchos Shabbos that if people come to conquer Eretz Yisrael, you got to go with weapons of war to make sure they don't take land of Yidden, or governed land by Yidden. So how much more so with giving away to other people. And also, if the politicians of war say so, that we have to show that we're strong, then also we should do that. Here you see our tefillin, for mitzvah tefillin. You can see in the tefillin, you can see the shin on the side, there's the parshas on the inside, hooked in with the other one. The Rebbe started the campaign of Mitzvah Tefillin. The Rebbe started the campaign of Mitzvah Tefillin, and he said that the soldiers wear the tefillin, the enemy will be afraid of them. You see the IDF soldier by the kaisel wearing tefillin at the kaisel, and the Israelis won the war after that.
Our unit name is MS. We have here
Over here we have a soldier, representing because the Rebbe told us, instructed that every Israeli soldier should have a siddur, a tehillim, and a pushka.
The Rebbe wanted that every Jew should fulfill the 4 mitzvahs of Purim. We have eating the Suda, Matanas Avyanim, listening to the Megillah, and Shalach Manos.
Over here we have the Eiffel Tower, which is a symbol of France, and the Rebbe changed the French anthem to the Nigna Hader Samana.
In honor of the Rebbe's 70th birthday, he asked that 71 new meisters be opened. One of them was the Chayach, a music publication meister. That's why it was piano. Okay, over here we have a mitzvah thing. It's also represented over here is tzedakah. Also, Bayis Mali Sfarim, many Sfarim, and one of the Sfarim that the Rebbe wanted in the houses was Lakut the Torah and Torah, the Alter Rebbe Sfarim.
This is the Rebbe requested that we should conquer the world of Torah. So here's the Gemara turning, and it's also turning the world, because that shows that we're conquering the world of Torah.
Over here we have the Kaisel representing, since the Rebbe asked that before Tisha B'Av we should have children's rallies at the Kaisel to protect Eretz Yisrael. And over here is a mezuzah representing Nifsa Mezuzah, that every Jewish home should have mezuzahs on the doors.
Hello, we are Unit Torah, and we have from Tufshin Namhe to Tufshin Ben. In our years, the Rebbe started Mitzvah Kashrus, so where we have a Fleishik sink and a Melchik sink separated. Also, the Rebbe said that all kids should know the 12 psukim, and they should always say it, so here we have the 12 psukim. The Rebbe said that everyone should have a mashpia. So we made this booklet. It's short stuff that the Rebbe said concerning a mashpia. During the 9 days, the Rebbe said that we should learn the halachas of the Beis Hamikdash, which is considered like we're building the Beis Hamikdash. The famous 3 set Sfarim Tafresh Shayin Beis was first printed. Here is Rabbeinu Tam. The Rebbe said that kids from the age of 13 should wear Rabbeinu Tam also, because before that it was only certain people. Here the Rebbe's heart attack. That by the Rebbe's heart attack, people were jumping out. People just put the terrace down and left. There's the poles, here's the benches. Here's Mivtzavas Yisrael. that the Rebbe said that everyone should have Avas Yisrael. So this from person is having Avas Yisrael with an from a person.
I'm representing the unit of Ufrasta, and our years is the Rebbe Messias, the Tafshin Mem Aleph, the Tafshin Mem Dal. Now, we started off by Tafshin Mem Aleph. Tafshin Mem Aleph is when the Rebbe started the biggest campaign ever, and we get Sivas Hashem. You see, we have the first Sivas Hashem publication in Mashiach Times. Then we got a whole bunch of other stuff. It's from like 1981. So, and we have other publications. We have the original stuff. Things. We don't have these days. And then this is how they made missions back then. Now we have all color and everything. Now over here, Tavshin Mem Beis is when the Rebbe made an Indian for children to have a ISIS a letter in the Sefer Torah. Now, as you can see, now in Tavshin Dal Mem, the Rebbe made a takana of learning Rambam. See if I miss this. You want one? Now, it's for the next one. Now, Tavshin Mem Gimel is when the Rebbe made a petition about making a moment of silence before public school starts. So you can see classrooms at the public school and also the flickering light in the cloud up there. That represents Hashem. They should think about the one who made them and the one above who made this physical world. And I think that worked. Now, in Tavshin Mem Gimel, the Rebbe made the takana of Shabbos Mitzvah Nayach should be kept by Yidden and Goyim alike. So you can see, you shouldn't serve idols, you shouldn't swear or curse in Hashem's name, or swear in Hashem's name falsely, you shouldn't murder, you shouldn't steal, you shouldn't do false marriage, you shouldn't eat from a live animal, a limb, and you shouldn't do false judgment. Also, in Tavshin Mem Gimel, the Rebbe made a takana also that in Cheshvan, there should be a rally for men, women, and children. They should give out dimes and they should say the 12 Pesukim. And also Tavshin Gimel Mem stands for Tehei Shnas Golas HaMashiach. Since Tavshin Mem Aleph, the Rebbe started making nicknames for the years.
Okay. In Tavshin Dalet Mem, the Rebbe indicated that there should be a yeshiva built in Johannesburg, South Africa. It's over here. Here, let's zoom in. And here you can see the teacher teaches from over here, and then all the kids can learn here. Please. And back over here, there's a small dorm and a kitchen, a place for people to stay, and here is a place to play. Also, in this year, the Rebbe instituted the Takana of Rambam with 3 levels. Level 1 of Perek Echad, level 2 of Shlosh Brokim, and then level 3 of Sefer Mitzvahs. The Rebbe also said that this year he started that all kids should only be exposed to kosher animals. Also, Tavshin Dalet Mem stands for the Tehei Shnas Golas HaMashiach, meaning this year is the word of Mashiach.
I'm representing the Rebbe's Messias from Tavshin Mem Hey to Tavshin Mem Ches. Now, in Hey Tavshin Mem Hey, the year the court cases over this firm started, this is the case, and they brought it to 7-7. Now, Tavshin Mem Vav, the Rebbe started giving out dollars every Sunday at Seder Chayolim. The Rebbe advised that all Bachman and Nan should appoint for themselves a Rav. Now, as you can see, Cheder Menachem Rebbe, the Rebbe instituted that all children should have a Cheder Menachem. You can see a person lying in his bed. That's a kid, and he has balei swarm, and he has a pushka. He has chomish, and he has a siddur. Now, over here, in Tavshin Mem Ches, That was their Shnas Hakel, and the Rebbe encouraged very strongly that the Hasidim should gather together in the Hakel year, and they should have a gathering. Also,
if you look on the sign over here, it says Mazari B'chaim, Achu B'chaim, which usually means if his children are alive, he is alive. How is this? It means that also when we're doing what the Rebbe said that we should do, he's close to us. He's giving us the brachos. He's with us. He's helping us. And we're doing what the Rebbe wants by building Chabad houses. More and more people are coming from. And these young people here will be doing a little brief show for you.
I decided to write to you, thinking of the summer and how much it meant to me. From line up to lights out, the excitement that roamed about. I write to you this letter to convey my thankfulness.
Here, as you know, the Rebbe said that we should sing a song opening more Chabad houses, more kosher stores opening, kosher, look at a picture of the Rebbe and say and think of all the good stuff you've done that day and think how you can improve that for next day better. This is every single and people who are not that from, they send their kids to private schools and other private schools or Jewish schools. So they send them to inspired by the and when they come home, they inspire their parents to become more and more pro. By doing this, people
my counselor, you'll always be.
Over here, let me tour. This is the teacher's lounge. This is Rabbi Harding spelled, pouring himself some coffee. This is Mr. Gallego. This is Rabbi Brody teaching his third grade class. This is Rabbi Beloved with his coffee and teaching his sixth grade class. This is Mrs. Kamish teaching her first grade class. This is Laura Khana teaching her pre-1A class. You enjoyed the tour? And see you next time.